Imagine a wonderful city where you could go to cinema, to have awesome meals in different restaurants, and to visit astonishing museums. Now let's think about the countryside. Staying relaxed, insofar we are not in a hurry, enjoying the natural environment in which we are living, and having healthier food to eat. Which place does fit better with you? In this unit we are addressing urbanism, which is a phenomenon that determines not only our way of life, but also how we think. Cities and the countryside are quite different. To distinguish them, we can use the following criteria. 1. The number of inhabitants. 2. The economic activity. 3. The lifestyle. And 4. The kind of urbanism they have. Regarding the countryside, which are the rural areas where the human beings settle, they are characterized by the following features. First of all, there is a reduced number of inhabitants. Could you guess why? Well, the most part of the population immigrates to cities since more and better job expectations can be found in urban places. Also, educational institutions are located there. Secondly, as you might have well guessed, the main economic activity is related to the primary sector. Why? Inasmuch the countryside is ultimately a natural environment, population take resources from nature. Agriculture, livestock farming, forestry, among others. Thirdly, lifestyle. Let me bring up one question. How many people are living in the countryside? Countryside societies are quite reduced. Therefore, inasmuch only a few amount of people are living there, their way of life is quite closed, a familiar one. You would be always meeting the same people, which is in most of the cases your relatives. Finally, the urbanism of the countryside is small. People live in houses, not in flats, insofar the population is reduced. We don't need a huge amount of homes since the population is reduced, isn't it? That's why the countryside have a few amount of big houses. As compared to the countryside, cities have a large amount of people living there. Why? Not only because there are better job expectations and educational institutions placed there, but also urban centers have diverse entertainment and better basic services such as hospitals. If there are better job expectations, more educational institutions, diverse entertainment and better basic services, it is because the economic activity is related to the tertiary sector. However, where is the industry? Factories are located in the outskirts of the cities since the soil of the urban centers are quite expensive. In the center of the cities, there are located the main tourism places, educational institutions, and the financial hubs of the countries. That's why the cost of the urban soil is so expensive in the urban centers. This is quite problematic due to the large amount of people living there. Let me highlight the core of the problem. On one hand, we have a bunch of people living in urban centers, and at the same time, the cost of the soil is quite expensive because of the reasons we have just said. What could be the solution of that? That's right, building tall buildings where people could live in flats and not in houses as compared to the countryside. Finally, maybe the most controversial part of this lesson, the urban way of life is characterized by anonymity. We don't even know who are our neighbors, what their occupations are, or even their names. Why? We are too many people living in cities, and we don't have enough time nor motivation to build a close relationship. Now, the question is, which is the place that fits better with you? Cities or the countryside? Leave me a comment below explaining me why. See you soon.